What's going on, Aquarius? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Aquarius, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. So the theme of this week's monthly spread is going to be business, Aquarius, and all the ways we can help you get that abundance. Just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Aquarius. Oh, okay, right off the bat, Aquarius. Oh, wow, that's been, yeah, okay. This has been going around. Aquarius, don't panic. Everyone's been spilling milk. I think both Libra and Taurus had a little bit of spilled milk. Maybe not Libra, but for sure Taurus had some spilled milk, but it's fine. Listen, where are we at? We're going with the flow, as you can see. Going to a higher self says stop. These readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And these decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them all down in the description box below, so definitely, yeah, got that all mixed up. But you know what I'm trying to get at, Aquarius. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about the spilled milk, Aquarius, because this is the 5th card of Pisces. And with the spilled milk, this is a card of regret. Accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes, leave it in the past. It's over. Cannot be changed. Disappointment, cleanup time, let it go, and minor problems. And so here's, with this in business, Aquarius, I feel like when it comes down to like regrets and mistakes, and maybe at times where maybe someone disappointed us or maybe we disappointed ourselves in a situation, I understand, you know, where we can let that stuff kind of keep us down, and we might beat ourselves up a little bit. But the whole point of these situations, these letdowns, these failures, these mistakes, you know, whatever we want to call them, they really are just moments to reflect and moments to grow. And really, sometimes it takes a little spilled milk, Aquarius, to get us further along on our journey, to see that we can, even when things kind of go sideways, we can be adaptable and we can get out of this stuff. And I find too, you know, when we just sort of like let a situation just kind of be, it's not like, you know, it's, because listen, however this is looking, I'm not questioning, you know, the severity of it. But when we can just kind of be really present in that moment when it's going down, taking all the stuff that you're feeling right now and just process that. And how do you want to take that energy moving forward? You know, that's the biggest thing. I feel like that's how we can take this spilled milk and use it as fuel to create something out of this mess, you know. Even if we can't, let's say, for example, if this was like a failed business, you know, we may not be able to bring that form of business back, but when we go about something the next go around, we learn from this thing. And if anything, you'll be able to make it a lot faster because you can skip a lot of these maybe extra steps or maybe whatever this was. So this can be, you know, don't sweat the small stuff. And you know what? Like it says, leave it in the past, because once it's gone down, I mean, we're in it now. You know, there's no looking back. There's only forward from here. It's cleanup time. Let's get, because if we stay dwelled in that, really, it's just going to keep the already existing mess there. And then if you stay in that situation, it's just going to keep expanding. You know, we get into this like reactive state where we're just, you know, making more messes here. But let's get some tarot on this, Aquarius, and kind of get a little bit more on this story. Wait, all those? Ooh, got a little abundance here. All these? Okay, dope. Okay, Nice. So we got the Eight of Pentacles here, Page of Cups, yup. Ooh, there you are. And I mean you. Ooh, and there you are too, King of Pentacles. But here you are in a strong way, Aquarius. This is your card here. You got the Star card. Now let's see what we got here. Okay, so yeah, you, and the Seven of Cups are in reverse here, Aquarius. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups upright. And that's dope, Aquarius, because here's the thing. I can understand you being in reverse right now because the spilled milk for me is kind of like a version, it can be like a version of a tower moment. It's like, it may not have been ideal in this situation. You know, I get it. It may have been a setback. It has us in a not so ideal place. But don't let it get you in a place where you don't see the options, where we get into this place of like, gosh, everything's, you know, that state of frustration, you know, when we get into places. And something to be mindful of, Aquarius, because this is something that's been kind of circulating in my head here as of late. When we're in states of like frustration and being just pissed off and things like that, it's not being mindful of not owning that in a sense of like embodying that and saying like, I am pissed off, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I'm this. No, Aquarius, you're a star. One, that's that King of Pentacles. Two, but what you're feeling, King of Pentacles, is frustration. What you're feeling, Star, is pissed off. And there's a total difference, because that we can work with, Aquarius. That we can manifest into something new, something brilliant. But this allows you to take a tower moment and to manifest something brilliant from that. You know, really get creative. How do we take a spilled milk and turn it into a milk shop? A milkshake shop. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's like, that didn't seem right. Well, it wasn't right. Stay with me, Aquarius, because these are your ideas here, so don't look at me like I'm crazy. But listen, you can really, when we're able to laugh about this stuff, Aquarius, and really just kind of see it for what it is, like, you know, again, and I don't want to make light of your situation, but I also want you to keep in mind that there are other opportunities when things go awry, you know, where this went south, you know, new opportunities and new things can cook up here. You know, some of the, well, what else do I want to say on this, Aquarius? So let me get myself together. Because let's talk about you. Let's talk about you sitting on your throne here, all abundant. Because the King of Pentacles can be a card of like stability, and I feel that even the King of Pentacles, because I love talking about the King of Pentacles. He's such a pimp. Wherever he goes, I mean, abundance is falling. I mean, just good money just falling out his pockets, and that's just being silly. But in a broader sense, he's like almost like my card of like gratitude. Because when you're grateful for all these experiences that you have, even the spilled milk ones, that's where the abundance comes in. Because when we're operating from that space, you see this as an opportunity. It's just like, okay, this business closed. How can I do X? Okay, I've been laid off. What is the next opportunity for me? How do I get in my King of Pentacles? Because maybe this is an opportunity, this situation here, if we've been feeling kind of panicked and whatnot, with the Star card popping up too, Aquarius, this is a card of like, you know, connecting with how you manifest, connecting to source, higher self, God, Buddha, Jesus, however that looks like. And seeing where the spirit is trying to guide you. Why did this tower moment happen? What is the whole point? Because here's the thing, tower moments and stuff like that, they don't happen to just keep you down. There's a lesson that's trying to come from there. Growth is trying to come from that. But if we're sitting in a place of just like, oh, there's spilled milk all over the place, then we don't see it for an instance of just like, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, the spilled milk was all over the place, but this gives me a chance to kind of clean up the counter and wipe down the stuff. You know, I can actually replace, you know, you get where this metaphor is going, right, Aquarius? There's abundance all around. There are opportunities all around. And this is a time, you know, especially with Pluto being in Aquarius, this is your time to shine, to really, and it's not going to stop, Aquarius. We're just getting a taste of what you're getting ready to do here for the next like 20 years. So this really King. Get into your energy. This it's really, it's your time to shine and really show that you can get out of situations and rise above them in Aquarius. How freaking epic is that going to be as well, to show others, because that's how you lead by example. Because in a state where people are in, where the times may be feeling a little precarious and we're not sure where things are going, it's nice to have people who have that foundation, who could, because who knows, maybe you create a course out of this, how to not cry over spilled milk, you know, like who know, look at you cooking up ideas, King of Pentacles. But we gotta see a situation for what it is, Aquarius. Sure, it may have been unfortunate at that moment, but where it may have been a big blow up, there's just going to be as big of an opportunity that's coming out of that, Aquarius. You know, we may not be able to see it at this time, but bet. Oh, I even like that. That's how we work with spilled milk. More? Hold on, let me get some tea, Aquarius. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like, I think it was Taurus and maybe Pisces that got this spilled milk card. I was just like, geez. But, you know, spilled milk happens. Let's see what else we got here, Aquarius. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Because you got the 7th card of Sagittarius is here, and this is the white rabbit. Because now look, fortune. Look at how this milk has turned into some luck here. I'm with it. Because with the white rabbit, Aquarius, this is a card of spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time, heeding the call, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, and waking from a dream. And so, Aquarius, this energy is what I was talking about, reflecting on maybe if we had something that went down, maybe we got fired, maybe we're thinking about who knows how this spilled milk translated. But this is a good time to go within, do some spiritual work, you know, find out if you know, again, why did this happen? Am I on the path that I want to be on? And if not, what research do I need to do? What rabbit holes do I need to go down to find this path? Because here's the thing. With this 7 of Cups, this is also, you know, not seeing the opportunities that are around you, Aquarius, you know, being almost like kind of stalling and just sort of just like, not stalling in the sense of like you're procrastinating, but almost just like stalled and like, oh my gosh, like what, like, how do I want to put this? Hold on, that didn't quite come out right. It's more so just like, you know, really seeing the abundance and the options that you have around you, Aquarius, because where one door may have closed, like 10, well, for the scenario's sake, at least a minimum of 7 more have opened up, Aquarius. So this could be a time, especially if we've been freed up and if you have the energy to kind of, you know, explore some things, try some new stuff out, see where that may lead you, because who knows what cool ideas may want to manifest themselves. But let's see, you know, let's see how we can work with this energy. Oh, look at that. Victory, full steam ahead, feeling confident on your chariot, because that's what happens when we journey down that rabbit hole and we wake from dreams, you know, when we take those dreams that we've been sleeping in and make them a reality. That's how we Saturn and Pisces, Aquarius. But this is saying to me, Aquarius, even just even if we're not thinking about like getting ahead of myself. You know, it's like, sidebar, I was thinking about this. There are times like when the cards will pop up and it's just like when I have those moments where it's just like, ooh, it's like, how do I fit 100 thoughts into one sentence, Aquarius? So that's what's happening sometimes when you see these little pauses here. Just a little insider behind the scenes little thing. But this Aquarius, this chariot, you know, this is, we keep it moving. You know, that's my biggest thing with the chariot. This is Cancerian energy. My sun's in Cancer. Let me tell you how we operate. when we're going about a situation, we're really rooted to the past because we gain our wisdom and we navigate through this world through experiential wisdom. So we go through this stuff, we experience these things, and then we reflect on them. But then we clean them up. We figure out what stuff we don't want to repeat, keep it moving, and what stuff when we hit, when we really brought our King of Pentacles game, how do we keep that stuff? Keep that consistency. So that's where I feel like the focus is, Aquarius. It's that light and that dark work. How do we keep the winds coming, and then how do we keep milk from falling all over the place? But once we find that groove, get that, because that's how doing that reflection and stuff, that's how we're going to find these answers, Aquarius. But when you do, it's going to get you to a place of where you're feeling on top of the world, where you're feeling like a king, feeling confident again, feeling like that things are finally going your way. So just try not to get stuck in this past thing. I get it where a situation can be kind of crappy. I get it. You got to feel it to heal it, but just don't get stuck in it. Come on. Let's see what else we got. Wow, Cancerian energy all day. Queen of Cups. That's a little aggressive. And the Queen of Cups is in reverse here, Aquarius. So, really, this is higher self really just kind of doubling down on the reflection, because that's what the Queen of Cups is about. She values all of her experiences, both the great, all the good experience and the bad experience. But here's the thing, Aquarius, an experience is neither good nor bad. It's just a vibration. It's something that we're feeling at this time. But they all take it from a Cancerian. We're all about cycles and all this stuff. It comes in waves. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but it helps guide us through there, Aquarius. And while you're going through this too, just making sure to be kind to yourself, not to beat yourself up when things go down like that. Keep that confidence strong, because if we get into that negative headspace, that's just going to keep attracting. It's just going to perpetuate this problem even more. So be kind to yourself while you're going through this, and just really take this time to. Because listen, I was actually just talking with another air sign about this, and I get it where air signs may feel like they have no emotions, but listen, you absolutely do. It's just they're expressed differently. And I feel that it's allowing yourself, maybe, I get it, wanting to keep logical, but just getting an understanding of what you are feeling, so that this type of stuff doesn't repeat, or because, this spilled milk is going to happen. Accidents always happen, but we'll be at least a little more in control of our energies, way more mindful than we were, when maybe this first thing happened. We're just like, F, just really aggressive. So, and Aquarius, just thinking with this Cancerian energy, with these things going down, Mars is in Cancer right now. So when we get in these high emotional states, it may feel a little hotter than normal. So just when we're really passionate about something. So that's just something, to also be aware of, okay? Let's see what else we got. All right, let's see what else is cooking. Look at that. Come on, Aquarius. See, when we put in this work, because listen, let's start here. Because you're going from the Five of Wands in reverse, but then we go up to the Six of Wands upright. And, the Five of Wands, this, again, really, don't, if we're, because, maybe this is something where, if this is not like, how do I want to put this? Let's say, for example, if this is not something where, let's say like a situation happened, but let's say if like a person caused this situation, I feel like it's one of those things where, let's say if we're like if we own a company and let's say someone made like a goofball move, for example, you know, I get where that sucks. You know, it wasn't ideal, but it's, I feel like that's just I don't know, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but it's just something that popped in my head. But just being mindful of that. You know, we don't have to be where, yes, that doesn't, you know, help them understand the severity of the situation, but this can become a teaching moment, Aquarius. This can be something where it's like, we don't have to be where it's like a conflict and coming at each other. This can be, it's like, how do we, what did you learn from this? How can we keep this from repeating? You know, was there something I wasn't clear about? You know, like something along those lines, Aquarius. But I also feel like for some others, you know, if we're worried that we're not going to get, then maybe just in general, if we're not worried that we're going to overcome, or we feel like that we're not, like, can't see a way out of this situation. I feel like this Six of Wands is saying where, yes, it's going to be a little bit of work. It's going to require some effort, require some initiative to get through this. But I mean, these are 6 celebration cards here, victory cards, the Six of Wands and the Chariot. So, you know, just keep your head up there, Aquarius. Keep your energy strong. Keep that confidence. And no, I mean, come on. The innovator of the zodiac will absolutely get through this situation. And who knows what kind of growth, because you're intuitive, Aquarius. So, all right, more. Okay, let's get some more oracles on this. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, because, geez, Aquarius, look at this. Stars all around here. You're becoming a constellation. You got the 8th card as Aries here, which is the shooting star. Look at you look at that. How fantastic. And the shooting star is a card of quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, moment in time, luck, dynamic, incandescent, dazzled, sudden, short-lived, passionate, passing through, enterprising, and brilliant. Because, I mean, let's just talk about how brilliant you are, one, Aquarius. I mean, come on. This is what happens when I feel like you really tap into your that innovative mind of yours and allow, you know, because I get it where these situations are, they're never ideal, and they can, you know, but it doesn't have to stay that way. You know, it can be something that we can learn from these situations, that we can make them more than just like a crappy situation. This can be a potential to become incandescent, to shine so bright that, I mean, everyone's celebrating. So this, I really feel like, Aquarius, like when I was talking about this moment in time when this is happening, being present and figuring out what you want to do next. How do we take a misfortunate situation and turn it into fortune? Because, I mean, you're the water bearer who said they were going to be an air sign, and I know that may be like a facile argument there, but it's true, Aquarius. If anyone can turn to make I mean, spill milk into lemonade, I mean, it would be you. So let's figure out how you're gonna change the world and grant people's wishes here. Let's see. And I like that too, just kind of looking at this short-lived. These situations can be short-lived. You know, let's get some tarot. Six of Pentacles. I'm with it. Because with the Six of Pentacles, Aquarius, this is a card, I feel like this allows you to really evaluate where you were pouring in your energies and how you want to adjust this going forward. You know, what tweaks can we make, what refinements can be done so that we can make the most this for the next go around, because there's going to be more opportunities for you, Aquarius. This is just one of multiple opportunities that are coming for you. But this again, how do we do it better? How do we do it bigger? How do we do it brighter? How, you know, this is great energy from that. And Again, another card of like a big success card, because when we find that balance, Aquarius, there's nothing that you can't do. Your energies will work for you, and then now look at you. You're tapping into that humanitarian side of you as well. You found your balance. You're helping the soul tribe. It's brilliant. Oh, they got the devil in reverse here, and that's sick. Because the devil in reverse is releasing yourself from the restraints, releasing yourself from that maybe that negative self-talk that we might have told ourselves, maybe beating yourself up. Or this could be too, maybe this is something where if we're in this situation, maybe if we've been maybe overindulging a little bit, maybe drinking a little bit more than is normal, or just wherever we may be overindulging in, I feel like the devil's saying, get eyes on that, and knowing that, again, this is just a temporary thing. Whatever that's going down, you can get through this. This doesn't have to keep you shackled. You can power through this whenever you're ready. But with this card, this is Capricorn's card, but with this card, it's going to require work, and it's going to be a constant uphill battle sometimes. But when we're learning and we're reflecting, we're getting better from it, it's going to get easier, Aquarius. It's going to be something that you can, when you learn to nurture these ideas and get more efficient at them, things are going to just get a lot easier for you. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right, and what a great finish, Aquarius. Let's switch back over. I'm with it, because your last few cards here, you got the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Cups, all in reverse. And now this is a dope little finisher here, because with this, let's start with the Six of Cups. This is a card of when the Six of Cups is in reverse. This is us staying in the past. This is what happens when we dwell, because it's one, it's one thing. Hold on, Aquarius. It's one thing to reflect, but it's another thing to get caught up on that wheel and to start to spiral and think about, well, what if, man, if I'd only done this, if I'd only done that, gosh, you're still. You know what I mean? When we get there, that's not where we're trying to go. That's not going to be conducive to our growth here. That's just going to keep us where we're not moving, where we're getting stagnant, and it's just going to make it a lot harder for us to move forward than if we just accept what happens and keep it moving and get out of our head, Aquarius, with this Eight of Swords in reverse. Because here's the thing, where this situation has happened, it doesn't have to keep you locked in. It's because the Eight of Swords upright, it's like this girl, you see, she's like surrounded by these swords, and she's like, I don't know, she's not even really that, like, she's just really kind of being dramatic. It's just like, this is all, she set this whole thing up, and this is something that she can get, because you see this crow's looking at her like, girl, what are you doing? This is all the stuff that she set up in her mind, that she set up herself. Free yourself, Aquarius. Allow yourself to get out of this, and to grow from this. And once you will, because you absolutely will, you, star, will be shining through and shining bright, and not even just making your wishes come true, Aquarius, really making others' wishes come true, because that's just what your sign does. You're humanitarian. Just really about genuinely wanting to help people. So help yourself through this situation, and then watch. It's all going to fall into place there, King of Pentacles. So, all right, I think I'm going to leave that there, Aquarius. That was solid. And, I get it, really. So if something like this resonated with you, because listen, we've all done the spiral at some point in time, but it gets easier, when we just get eyes on it. But if something resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And just to show, just that I was just thinking with that not too long ago with the thumbs up. It's like, yeah, of course, I want, you know, if you like the video, dope. But more so, it's to show that there are other Aquarians that are going through this, you know, that we all are trying to figure this out together, that we're trying to chariot together to really find out who we are and you know, and how do we shine the brightest. So, and share this, Aquarius, if you know someone who might be going through this, and you know, because this can be tough sometimes getting in these kind of spirals here. So yeah, share this. Let's help raise the vibration. And then while you're at it, tell those people while you're sharing them, tell them to subscribe and hit that bell button if they want to get notified when I release videos each week. And then social media. The biggest one right now, you know what, while you're going through this thing right now, get maybe an app if you don't already have it downloaded, Insight Timer. And with Insight Timer, this is just an app that I've been working with for years. I created a group on there called Zodiacs, Raising the Vibration. And it's just a spot that I drop. I put positive affirmations there daily, pretty much. And so if you need just a little pick-me-up through this situation here, there's a treasure trove for you there. But if you know, happen to join and then, you know, you think of any wisdom, you know, affirmations, encouraging messages, whatever, drop them on through, Aquarius. You know, let's raise that vibration. And also, as the group grows, you know, I just want to schedule different meditations, and we'll just see how that goes as things grow. But check that out, Aquarius. Again, that's Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. It's on the app Insight Timer. And then lastly, I mean, not that you needed any tickets, but you got the hottest ticket in the house. And I mean, one of the follow-ups, I mean, Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. but Aquarius, if you have any Cancer in your chart, or, well, I hope you don't have a Cancerian that's just spilling milk all over the place, but maybe if you do, and you know, if they need a little help, bring them over to the chariot and friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We absolutely discuss about, you know, keeping it moving, and love talking about reflection with the Queen of Cups. And it's just a good old time, Aquarius. Lunar shenanigans and all that housekeeping down in the description box. Oh, so where'd the deck go? But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here, Aquarius. Here's another one of your cards, Knight of Swords in reverse, but that's all right. Let's see what your oracle card is. Memories. I'm with it. Because that's what the spilled milk thing is. Just a memory, Aquarius. It happened. And really, that's it. It happened. But don't let that get you in a place where we don't want to move forward. You know, the Knight of Swords, he keeps it moving. But if we rush through the stuff and don't take the time to reflect, then it's going to feel like an uphill battle. But if we face this thing head on and get this stuff figured out, Aquarius, you're going to power through this. You're going to rise above. You're going to become, because you came through in a strong way, Aquarius. I mean, Knight of Swords, the Star. You got this. You absolutely, you're showing me you can bring it. Now just believe that you can get out of this thing, that you can manifest, that you can take this situation, this information of everything that's gone down, and manifest something new from this. Create an ocean. Just look at her. Look at this chick, firm in her manifesting abilities there, Aquarius. She knows she's about to change the game up. So know that you're about to as well, all right? All right, I'm gonna leave that there, Aquarius. I feel like that's a good place to stop. So you stay safe out there with all this spilled milk and stuff, and take some time, really, Aquarius. Reflect on this, and you're gonna rise up from this. I mean, the energy's all here for it. So yeah, stay safe out there. Keep raising you raise your vibration. If you need a little help, I got your back. You know I'm gonna help you raise that vibration. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.